You ever catch yourself staring at the goddamn screen again, scrolling, clicking, looping? That dead-eyed trance. Yeah, that one. It's not laziness. It's not boredom. It's sedation. That's your signal muted, your clarity muffled, your power distracted. Let me show you how this fucking works. Overthinking. It's analysis paralysis. You already do this every damn day. You think, you plan, you overanalyze. But it ain't clarity that you're after, it's safety. The brain says, if I just keep thinking, I don't have to risk being wrong. Here's the pattern. You say you need more time, more research, more certainty. But what you really need is to get the fuck out of your own head and into your body. Ever stood in front of someone you liked and didn't say shit, overthinking? Ever watched every opportunity pass while you prepared more, overthinking? Now act before you're ready. Start before you're perfect. Train your nervous system to associate motion with safety. People pleasing. Feelings on mute. You know how, when you're with someone and they say something that pisses you off, but instead of speaking, you swallow it with a smile? That's death by 1,000 small-ass betrayals. You are conditioned to believe being nice means being loved. But suppression isn't kindness, it's a mask. You cancel your own plans so someone else won't feel uncomfortable. You agree with shit you didn't believe in just to keep the peace. Now, speak the fuck up, set a boundary, make them deal with your own discomfort. That's how real respect is born. Addictions and distractions deaden the signal. Why the porn? Why the scrolling? Why the endless YouTube rabbit holes? Because silence is fucking terrifying. Because underneath the noise, there's a voice, your voice. And you're afraid of what it might say. Afraid it might tell you to change, to leave, to risk, to grow. You feel tension. Instead of breathing into it, you pick up your phone, again and again. The new way, ride the edge. Sit in stillness. Let the signal rise. It's not going to kill you, but ignoring it might. Shame and judgment. The internal gag order. You feel anger. You label it bad. You want sex. You label it dirty. You cry. You call yourself weak. And so you fucking bottle it up until it poisons your system from the inside. You feel sad, but say I'm fine. You feel desire, but say it's not a big deal. You feel rage and call it irrational. Now, every emotion is valid. Every feeling is a fucking data point. Stop labelling the messenger and start listening to the goddamn message. Let me chunk it up. Confusion creates openings. When you don't know what to do, your brain looks for new models. Let me chunk it down. You pick up your phone instead of journaling. You smile instead of growling. You freeze instead of leaping. Let me install the alternative. I feel, therefore I lead. I move, therefore I matter. I speak, therefore I shape. This is not soft. This is not polite. This is not being liked. This is about reclaiming your fucking signal. Because every time you scroll, you vote for sedation. Every time you people please, you vote for invisibility. Every time you judge your feeling, you lock your own cage. Science says emotions unexpressed become stored somatic trauma. Distraction fragments your focus and hijacks your dopamine circuits. People pleasing activates your fawn response and floods your body with stress hormones. Karma says, if you don't learn to feel now, you'll be forced to later. In crisis, in heartbreak, in the darkness you try to avoid. So here's the reframe. Confusion is readiness. Shame is signal. Anger is boundary. Stillness is clarity. You already do all this. Now you do it with precision, with fucking fire, with presence. Because when you stop running, you start creating. And that is what you were born for. Overthinking becomes decision. People pleasing becomes bold honesty. Addiction becomes presence. Shame becomes signal. Run it again. Run it now. Run it always. Are you ready? Good. Now go make chaos beautiful.